Very good morning, friends. I am Nalnakshi Swami. Welcoming to my channel, Smart Index Edge. Here in this video, let me disable the rolling pivot and show you simply these lines. These are support, it looks like a support line and resistance line, but not so. Friends, actually, I was actually, many people, even me, I used to go to the option chain and I used to struggle and I used to see the open interest, where the maximum open interest built towards the put side and the call side, everything I used to see. Somehow, the data which all the traders get, it will be a little bit delayed and you cannot see the data, and it is cumbersome also. You need to shift it to another website, and by the time you see everything and calculate everything, the trade will be over. You will be missing the trade. Actually, while doing option trading, whether you are a call option buyer or a put option buyer, for the buyers, it is time is very, very important. Like put writers, they can write leisurely by seeing the levels and they can sit for the time decay. For an option buyer, the timing is very, very important. And I was thinking a dynamic option chain levels has to come on the chart, which can act as support and resistance for me visually. And I can visually, that is very, very important. Visually, everything, whatever the indicator I made, rolling pivot, reversal magic, or anything, they are dynamic. They are dynamic. I wanted a dynamic support and resistance level where the support is coming in the market on the live chart so that I can enter properly. I can enter exactly, I can time the market exactly in the market. That's what I wanted in the market. So this is the indicator. EP 60 minutes and 15 minutes. Why EP 60 minutes and why 15 minutes? Actually, 60 minutes will be plotted. See, since I am on the hourly chart, you see so many lines. If I shift it to daily chart, the lines will decrease. See, you can see the support over here. The market has built a tug of war between the call writers and put writers. It has been, and the market crossed this call writer zone. That means call writers have been squashed and the price has moved higher. After moving higher, you can see these are all the red lines are longer term hourly call writers levels. Call writers levels means call options, strike levels. For example, this is, if it is running long, this is the major 24,739 uh, call option strike. And if you see this one is another strike, this one is another strike, and this is the major strike, 25,804 is the major strike. Like that, you can consider major put support levels 24,972 and 24,548 for the longer term on the. If you go to the NSE option chain, let me try to go there. Type in NSE option chain. NSE, this one. Let us go there, whether this sensible will tell us something. See, if you go there, maximum number of open interest, this is 26,000. If you go, oh, it is not giving data. It is giving the put option 25,000, maximum 24,500. Okay, you can see around 25,500 and 25,700, 25,800. So friends, here you can see put option 24,955, longer term 24,849 and 24,574. These are the longer term support for the market which is existing on the chart. You can clearly see these are the support lines existing. Very lately, if you want to go for that, I'll make the chart hourly. If I make the chart, let me make it little bit less darker. This is the indicator, actually EP marker indicator. Let me go to the settings and make it little bit less. You can make it so that it will not hurt your eyes. These lines run through that. And you must be wondering why this fat bar. I've enabled a volume bar on my chart. If you are having volume bars, only premium account holders can enable the volume bars. I think Zerodha will give you volume bars. Your broker terminal may give you volume bars. So here you can see, if I come to hourly, these are the option chain levels 25,700 and 25,769. Here you can see the maximum number of open interest is built around 25,700 and the next level is 25,800. So in between you are not getting any line, big line. So you will not be knowing whether the market will stop here or take the support. So here comes the beauty that my EP level act like change of open interest, new EP levels are formed. You can see on the chart, and also it has been coded for bullish EP. When it touches maximum, bullish EP, a signal will come. When it comes down to maximum downside, a bearish EP signal will be plotted. Let me change it to 5 minutes so that you can see how on a live market you can see this. And it has been color coded for the background as a green color. Intentionally, I have color coded as the background for the bearish EP as the green. Because when the market comes down, that is the area of the put writers area. That means market is approaching the support and your job is to enter into the market when this level finishes and gives the support. You can see this is the 5-minute chart on Nifty on intraday on Friday. See, market actually opening well itself, gap down. These are the volume candles. Big volume candles came and pushed the price to from 25,769 to 25,877. What you can see in this, these are the yellow lines and the black lines you can see on the 5-minute chart. These are the 15-minute call writer and put writer. Black line is the put writer zone and yellow is the call writer zone. See, you can see when the market they tried to push over here, market had gap down from the put writer zone. That means it had lost the support and call writers are have dominated in this area. Listen to me carefully. Call writers dominated, and the market has lost its support around 25,883. That is the meaning of it. That means market lost its support. The immediate support 25,800. Here, if you go there, you can see maximum number of open interest there. And maximum number of open interest 25,900 on the put option. So maximum number of open interest of the call writers, the only put writers we are seeing over here on the 5-minute chart, that is 15 minutes EP. 15 minutes means shorter term option levels, open interest levels are reflected on the chart. The market broke down this option level and came down to 25,000. You can see it came down to 25,767. Immediately return back to this level. This acted as a wall of resistance because market has broken down this level. Broken down this level, clearly you know this, when the market approached this level, you could have turned to put option in the market. And again it plummeted, crossing all these new EP lines. Intraday EP, it was breaking below this new EP levels. That is 25. These levels cannot come on the option chain. These are the fractional levels. You cannot get. That is very, very important while trading in the call option or the put option. 25,824, and this is the level of 25,808. That means market is breaking the supports confidently after hitting that, and a new EP, 25,858 became the resistance. So now you know two barriers on the upside, strong barriers on the upside. Market came down to the level. And when it came and tested this level, it broke this level too. Broke this level too. It is a common price action what I've observed in the market, and it broke below this level around 2 p.m. 1:45. After 1:45, another new EP has been formed. New put writing. That is around 24,761. And the nearest level is 24,000. See, it matters, right? It matters, traders. 61 to 770 matters a lot. 61 to 770 is 9 points. And the market, these are the 9 points difference. Market pushed through it and made a low of 25,740. Let me pick up this price label or price note, and I've enabled the magnet so that it will pick up exact level. 25,740 level, and then bearish EP, climactic bearish EP, and the label appears on the chart. When it is at the climax, all these are all BEP, EP has been, bearish EP has been formed. Why the climactic level is formed is because it might have shifted from here to here, this label. So that gives you that alerts you, okay, the market is coming to the climax support level. And where is the level? Actually, why they are stopping at this level? These are the strong support level, put writers level, cluster. You can see cluster of they are clustered together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 25,683, 691, and 697. In between, there is a writer. So, the market has traveled in the past, stamping down this writer zone in the 5 minute, 15 minutes time frame. If I go back, I don't want to take you to this. You can see, if I take you left side, you can see market has gapped up in this level. And I had made in the video, that is a price action, the gap, liquidity gap will be filled. So you will not be knowing exactly where the big player is going to stop. That is the beauty. That is the timing. That is the timing for your option entry. If you miss that, you are missing a lot. Actually, this is the exact time that I'll take you to the even the 25,800 call option and show you how you can enter into the market. Okay, these are the confirmed, and what it does after forming this EP, it rallies, neither goes to this resistance level and comes back. The price comes back and holds this level. Here, after moving the resistance, broke below this level and claims this level and takes the support. This matters very much. When it is taking support, and you can, if you see very carefully, it is not even here. A important thing, a call writer has been stampeded. That means call writer money has been taken. That is yellow line. If I go back, this is the long term, this is the call writer money. Call writer level has been taken out, uh, and it has been claimed. And it is taking a support. And automatically, when it enters into this, all in this area, no red zone has been plotted. Why, automatically, it starts plotting red zone. That means you are entering into the institutional buyer has started his bus to make it very, very costly. So he is taking the bus to the upside. He has finished, he has engaged all these small traders into this action, and finally he was able to collect the at the discount level, and he is entering them. So you will not be knowing in this price action, if nothing is available on the chart, you will be blindly pressing the button, sell button. Without knowing the boundaries, you will be selling the. These are like live boundaries appearing on the chart and meaningful boundary if you understand. So these are the call writer, they have been stampeded. So what happened? The big money manipulated, crossed the border. These are the clusters of resistance. Poor market had broken the support. This is immediate support 25,879, and the call writers, cluster of call writers and put writers, that is where the market, the energy was clustered there, and market had plummeted down. And he was able to penetrate through this level. If you would have taken That was an historic. And immediately a bull EP, caution bull EP has been pro- plotted over here. So it is telling that, my indicator is telling that the climactic scene is coming and the market is becoming expensive. And then the market pushes through after the formation of the bull EP. The market has pushed through. This is on 5-minute chart and even this cluster. This is the cluster on the intraday time frame on previous day. No. Yes, on the previous day, market had faced, so fresh call writer had come over here. These are all the short time call writers. Yellow and black lines show you intraday pressure zones, writer zones and buyer zone, put writer zone and buyer zone. Now the market has entered into the call writer zone. See here, there is a immediate call writer 25,963, and the longer term. Longer term means hourly call writer. This one is hourly call writer at this price. And these are the 15 minutes lower term call writers in the market. So they are also call writers, all are call writers. Here, call writer plus put writer. Put writer and call writer both have been trapped here. And then put writer dominated to get past this level, and it has come into the seller's zone. When buy EP has been plotted, that is call writer seller's zone, writer's zone, market has come down. For tomorrow, today, the trade, let us go to hourly chart and let us see who is dominating on the higher picture. So this is the dominant 25,963. We have already plotted 25,985 and 25,999. This 25,985 is the intraday, 15-minute EP line, call writer line, and this is the maximum barrier. Why? A bullish EP has been plotted previously, not yesterday. This bullish EP was plotted over here. You can see the price moved 1, 2, and 3. Hourly, 3 hours, it has gone up and it has been rejected. Here, if I change the time frame, a bullish EP has been formed on, let us see, 5 minutes. You can see 1, 2, 3. Price has been, actually, there was a rejection from that level. So even if I change it to 1 minute, you can see a bearish EP already started forming. From the level of call writers, there is a cluster of put writer interspersed with the call writers, 25,876, and these are the complete support level. So 25,858, 821 and 25,810, these are the levels existing on the market. If the market corrects to this territory, in case 25,878, then buy and dips opportunity will exist in the market, Otherwise, if it gaps up, it will be gapping to a seller's territory. Seller's territory, you need to be careful. 25,962, 25,985, 994. So for the boundary has been defined over here with the help of EP lines, you can trade so better. And I am enabling the rolling pivot. When I enable the rolling pivot, it shows that how the market, with this, you can, even though there are barriers, market, you can hold the position. And for intraday correction, suppose if the market shows up like this, then these lines will guide you for intraday entries too. Intraday entries too, and it will caution you at this level it is facing resistance. By plotting writers, you can see clustered over here. In on 1 minute time frame, the writers have been clustered and the price has turned and green color zone is, that means it is seeking lower support levels to come down. And with the help of rolling pivot and reversal magic, you know the trend, you know the balance line and everything. And even with the another indicator, GAN Hilo, you get the CPRs, dynamic CPRs. You can see these dynamic CPRs are very much aligned with the support levels. Suppose if the market comes down to this level, together with the EP levels, you will get an idea where market can stop over here. Coming to the, I'm saying, applying to the chart, since the market has support around 25,860, let us go back to 25,800 or in the little bit in the money call option. Let me show you the supports. This is the strong support. Market has crossed. It was the 134 line was the break level. 134 was the, sorry, 134 was the break level for this call option. Market had gone below that and it became cheap to 101 and it has moved higher. Suppose in case if it comes down to this level, any level 170, 152, and this is the call writer level. Writer have been dominated. So 143 to 133, if the market retests, that will be a very, very good opportunity. In case, suppose if the market gaps up, then, and these are the resistance. You can see clusters of call writers and put writers are interspersed with that. There are both the colors. Both the colors means both are there. Call writers. This is a wall of resistance and our CPR is also telling the resistance area. Like that, with all this indicator, you can get a complete setup of your trading. Intraday trading, it will become successful with all the barriers or present in you on your chart. You will be trading better and you will be cautious when the clusters of both call writers and put writers are presenting at the top as resistance, at the bottom as support. So like this, you can utilize this indicator for your better trade or better entry. You can see a bearish EP at 110 has been plotted over here and market made, if I remember, even the 101 and it was a big volume bar downside. The people will, that type of volume bar will come to scare the people after everything is squashed and a big volume bar taking control. And you can see above the pivot, above the Gan Hilo, above all this put black lines up as support, market went up, and you need not worry about these barriers when the price is above the Gan Hilo and the balance line. Okay, friends, thank you very much. Nalinakshi Swami signing off. This is my new indicator. It is a game changer for you for the option buying as well as for option writing too. Thank you very much. Nalinakshi Swami.